Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, today I've got some information about this brand new game coming out called Crosswind. This has been recently brought to my attention. Now, this game is going to be free to play, and it is a upcoming pirate survival MMO. So yes, lately we've been seeing a surge, a big increase in survival MMO games, and I'm all here for it because I do enjoy my survival games. I love my MMO games. So having a mix of the genres is always a fun time. So let's take a look at this. So this is their first dev blog, gives us a little bit of information. So they've had 80,000 signups, which is crazy. So they're going to be basically holding a alpha test in the next month or so. So they've already got 80,000 playtest signups. So they're basically saying, obviously, they're very grateful for this. As you can see here, it says that their goal was originally to get 8,000 signups by mid-April, and here we are with 10 times more a week after the game page appeared on Steam. So again, that's insane. They was only thinking they were going to get 8,000 people. Now they have over 80,000. Obviously, doesn't mean all of us that have tried to sign up. I don't think all 80,000 are going to get in, but we'll have to wait and see. So it says here, obviously, they're really nervous. It's going to be their first non-NDA test. So they have had some tests, but they've been under NDA. But this one is going to be zero NDA. So I'm going to be able to stream this as long as I get in, of course. I'm going to be able to stream this over on my Twitch channel. And I'll definitely bring a video giving you my first impressions on this channel here. So stay tuned for that. While making the decision to go this way, we never thought it would explode like this. We want to have your proper expectations. We are in the alpha stage. So again, guys, they are going to be, like I said, this is an alpha test, not a beta. It's a non-NDA alpha. The play test will only feature a part of Crosswind as we envision it. You did see our graphical roadmap on the game page. Let's go over it. Let's get over with it, and call it an alpha play test. Right, so just a heads up, most likely we will delay the alpha start from mid to late April to early May. Okay, so that's fine. That works well for me. So it could be coming at the end of April, but most likely I reckon it's going to be early May. So not too long. We've got about a month to wait, basically. With this amount of attention, we want to double check everything internally. We will be back with more info later on. So this is where they want to answer some questions. MMO or survival game? PvP or PvE? Why is it also a single player, and how does it all work? So that was one of the most popular questions, and we understand why. Our vision of Crosswind has a lot of various gameplay types combined. Let's decompose it in a brutally honest way, remembering that not all of it will be implemented in the upcoming alpha. Yeah, that's fair enough. So at its heart, Crosswind is a survival game. It's going to have biomes and bosses progression. Think of Valheim with pirates and naval combat. This is what I'm excited for. We've got some naval combat as well. You can explore a biome, master its challenges, craft the best possible gear, defeat the boss, and then move on to the next biome. That's cool, that's fair enough. The game structure, it's a player-controlled world plus various shared zones. So each player has their own world where the main game story unfolds. It's a big archipelago, I can never say that word, with a dozen islands, a combination of biomes, resources, enemies, and secrets. The bulk of it is procedurally generated, with some of the key points of interest handcrafted, which means your world won't be the same as your friends. Okay, I like that, that's cool. So everyone's going to have a slightly different experience. You have full control over your world in regards to who can visit it. You can keep it private, or you can invite your buddies to explore, craft, build, and fight with you. We want you to experience the core game story the way you want to, whether that's solo or with friends. That part of Crosswind is a play at your own pace and enjoy the adventure type game. The MMO part comes as shared zones for various PvE and PvP activities. During the main story, you unlock the ability to travel to other locations. These are shared among players. For example, on the playtest, we will have a very early prototype of Tortuga, Right now, it's just a place to trade in some goods, meet other players. So, okay, so that's going to be a safe hub basically for now. But in the future, we will turn it into a fully functional social hub, brimming with life, where you can find new activities, meet new friends, or maybe challenge someone to a duel. Other zones, for example, a naval PvP zone, and other activities will be added later. As development goes on, we will be expanding the MMO part of Crosswind. See that there, that is brilliant. I love to hear that. So they do want to incorporate quite a big bit of an MMO experience into this survival game as well. So that's really, really nice to see. We see PvP as an additional way to enjoy the game. It will be optional and it will take time to be properly implemented. That's one of the concepts we strongly believe in. PvP should be there, it should be fun, but it should not be forced upon anyone. Okay, that's fine, I can get with that. So I'm glad that there is PvP, I'm glad that there's going to be naval PvP, and I'm glad that they want it to be fun. And that also, for a lot of casual players, they're going to love to hear that it's not forced on you, you don't have to take part. So that's a win-win already. Right. You can absolutely play this game solo, just like many other classic survival games. That's why we also have the single player tag, but there is no offline mode and we do not plan to have it, which is good to hear, as it is not compatible with the MMO part. Yeah, exactly. So to sum this up, the upcoming alpha test is a PvE survival focused test. We need to ensure that you're happy with the survival part of the game before moving on to develop and playtest the MMO part. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I can understand that. Now, they talk about the naval combat. We have received a lot of questions about naval combat. There was no raw footage of that in the trailer, so that's totally understandable. We'll happily make a new showcase video for you guys later on. Okay. In the meantime, let's refresh a few key points. So, naval combat is largely inspired by Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So, one player commands one ship. However, our aim is to go a bit further, bringing more room for tactics and skill to the table. It won't happen immediately on Alpha, but that's the direction we'll travel. So, okay, so it's going to be one person. Unfortunately, yeah, okay. I was hoping it was going to be like you could, make a little guild or something and you could have one person controlling the ship and then you could have your guild mates on the same ship with you. But it sounds like it's going to basically be, one person controlling one ship. But okay, whatever, that's fine. Before introducing wind to naval combat as a factor, we need to test other things first. We already have a comprehensive wind system in the game. You'll notice how the plants, the trees and flags and the ship cells react to it. When we are happy with the core ship combat, which is mostly blasting other people's ships to pieces, we will address the wind and its role. Okay. There will be boarding actions. We can't imagine a pirate game without boarding, and hopefully you'll see its very first implementation on the playtest. Nice, okay. They're going to be giving us ship customization later on. That's cool. Then we've got NPC workers as well. You'll be able to automate mundane tasks. Chopping palm trees is reasonable when you're a survivor stranded after your mission went wrong, but that's not a task worthy of a seasoned captain. With time, you will unlock NPC workers and the ability to send them on expeditions, keep them fed, well paid, and they will happily chop trees, mine stone, and hunt some tasty wildlife for you and your crew. It will take some time, but there will be visible life in your base. Though, if you take a look at this butcher prototype, we may need to reduce his enthusiasm a bit. Okay, the NPC is going a little bit ham on that, on there. There's going to be character creation. That's really, really cool, of course. Nice to see that. So yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to do, really. I just wanted to bring this game to your attention, bring it to the channel, because I am going to be checking this game out in the alpha playtest, like I said, hopefully end of April / beginning of May. So stay tuned for that. Follow me on Twitch, I'll be streaming it. And of course, I will have a first impressions video right here on this channel. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Catch you very, very soon. Take care. Peace.